Have you noticed how uncomfortable people get when they realize they can't fix your situation? After you lose someone you love, the world starts looking for a timeline. They want to know when you will be back to normal. But when you are in the middle of the fight, when the hospital lights are humming and the doctors are talking in code, there is no normal. There is only the next hour. My husband used to call me his bodyguard with a clipboard. At the time, I thought it was just one of his jokes, his way of making light of a heavy situation. But looking back, I realized that being a medical advocate was the purest, most exhausting act of love I have ever performed. Today, I want to talk to the caregivers. I want to talk to the ones sitting in the uncomfortable plastic chairs right now, holding a notebook, feeling like you're screaming into a vacuum. I want to tell you why your voice matters, even when it is shaking. Let's learn how to breathe again together. Some things are just felt. They are felt in the scratch of a pen against paper in a silent room. When my husband first got sick, I felt completely unqualified. I'm not a doctor. I can research, but I didn't go to medical school. I was just a wife who wanted her husband to come home. But I quickly learned that the healthcare system, as wonderful as it can be, is a machine. And machines sometimes miss the human being in the bed. I remember one specific night. The room was cold. My husband was sleeping, and a resident came in to change his med. Something didn't sit right with me. I checked my notes, my messy coffee stand notes, and I realized the dosage didn't match what the specialist had said that morning. I had a choice. I could stay quiet and trust the experts, or I could be the bodyguard. But here is the truth. You are the only one who knows the baseline. You know how they looked when they are actually resting versus when they are in pain. You know their history. You are the bridge between the medicine and the man. If you are in the fog right now, I want to give you three things I learned while carrying that clipboard. Number one, the notebook is your shield. Don't trust your memory. Grief and stress do things to your brain. They make it slippery. Write down the time, the name of the nurse or doctor, and exactly what was said. When a doctor sees you writing, the dynamic changes. It signals that you are an active participant in this journey, not just a spectator. Number two, trust your instincts. The gut factor. There were times I felt like I was being difficult. Have you ever felt that? Like you were the annoying family member. And I want you to hear me. Your struggle to protect them is valid. If your gut says something is wrong, ask the question. Ask it again. Ask for the head nurse. You are not being difficult, you are being devoted. Find your ally. In every hospital, there is a person. Maybe it's a tech, maybe it's a janitor, or a specific night shift nurse. Find the person who sees your spouse as a person, not a chart number. Lean on them. They are the one who will tell you the truth when the bureaucracy gets thick. We don't talk enough about the weight of the clipboard. It's heavy. In my document, I wrote about how advocacy is an act of love, but it is also a sacrifice of self. I remembered forgetting to eat. I remember the hospital smell that seemed to live in my skin for months. Pain is real, whether you have a name for it or not. The trauma of being a medical advocate is a specific kind of grief. You are mourning the life you had while fighting for the life they have left. If you are exhausted, please be gentle with yourself. You cannot hold the clipboard if your hands are shaking from hunger or lack of sleep. Taking 20 minutes to walk outside isn't leaving them. It's refueling the bodyguard. People ask me where God was in those hospital rooms. Oh, sometimes it felt very far away. But then I look at him and I will see his hand reaching for mine, and I realized God was in the advocacy. He was in the courage to ask the hard questions. He was in the quiet strength that allowed me to stand up when I wanted to collapse. Starting over isn't about having a plan. It's just about having the courage to exist in the not knowing. My husband knew I was his bodyguard. He felt safe because I was there with my clipboard. And even though he is not here now, that love, it wasn't wasted. It transformed me. He taught me that we are capable of so much more than we think. If you are sitting in a hospital room today, or if you are at home looking at a stack of medical bills from battle that has already ended, I am walking that same path with you. You did a good job. You were a great bodyguard. Don't you forget that. In our next episode, I want to dive deeper into the after. How do we put the clipboard down and learn how to breathe when the fight is over? We will talk about life after loss and the quiet seasons of faith. While I share these experiences from the heart, please remember this is not medical advice. For any medical concerns or decisions, always consult your doctor or a healthcare professional. Thank you for being here with me in this gentle space. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Take care.